Hey everybody, so welcome to the channel, and that's probably to the 5 people that are watching this right now. Let's get those viewers up, like and subscribe. But this market has just been totally crazy for the last week, I would say, and now Trump's saying be cool. It's a great time to buy. I don't know about that yet. VIX is still pretty high. The last time I checked, it was 48, and just we need some clarity, need some these tariffs to kind of have some negotiation. I know there's some with Vietnam, and I think there's some talks with Europe as well. So I mean, it just started, I think last night, but then we really need to, things need to calm down with everybody's getting hit with their margin calls and everything else. You know, I always say don't use margin, but I have a couple accounts margin, unfortunately, but that's my play there. There was just a lot of play that I was speculating, but the long term, I don't really mess with that. But yeah, it is a great time. It could be a great time to buy, but you look at the past history, you know, with the VIX, with not saying this is 2008 or anything, but the VIX around 2008 went up to 78. And I think recently in 2020 it went to 56, but we hit those. We were at like 50 at the VIX almost, I think, today. And so it's got to, anytime soon, I think could be next week where things kind of settle down. But there's just a lot because we already went into the bear market territory. So it's just any move up, you're going to have these downdrafts. It's just like to see the end of it, hopefully. So, you know, I sold some of my stuff and just make those mistakes to have margin. But then again, you just have to play it in a good way. But yeah, I'm lucky that I have a cash account too. Those are my main investments. So, but yeah, just we gotta wait and see what happens with Trump here. Try to negotiate these, and he's just going back and forth with China. And who knows where that is. So Trump, the US raises their tariffs, and then China raises theirs. But then again, I think China didn't raise it as much as we did, but I think it's just back and forth. But we have the largest economy, so I think China will give and finally negotiate, and maybe that's going to be a good thing for the long run for manufacturing sector and all that. But you just can't have like these ideas like Apple building their iPhone here in the US. That would be nice and all that, but it's just going to bring prices up. I saw some quotes like 3,500 to make an iPhone here, and just, but then again, we need to negotiate these tariffs, and because we were getting, you know, screwed over there with the tariffs for a long time being used by other countries. So it's, in a way, it's a good thing, but the markets are just unsettled about it. Hopefully these things just turn around and things start negotiating, and we just see some peace here with the market. But today, I think the last time I checked, it was up, but who knows how long that lasts. We just need to have some clarity with Trump. So, like I'm saying, if you have margin, go to those calls and sell the ones that's my opinion, gains. Like I waited around for one and I got, but yeah, we'll just work on those. Most of the time, I don't like margin, but that's what happens. You pay the piper when these things happen. Things don't always go up like you think they're gonna go up. It's just the way it is. But yeah, let's just see when these freaking tariffs are gonna resolve themselves and the market's stable again. I don't know how much it's dropped. I was buying when it was down 10, 15. Maybe we dropped below 20%. So I think that's good enough, and just let's have some peace for once. All right, if you like this video, like, subscribe. This is my opinion here. I'm a financial advisor. Hit that subscribe. I need subscribers, and I hope you're one of them. All right, peace.